Hey everyone! Did you know your morning habits could be the secret to controlling diabetes or letting it spiral out of control? What you do right after waking up can make or break your blood sugar for the entire day. Stick around, because today I'm sharing 8 simple morning habits that could stop diabetes in its tracks. Managing diabetes isn't just about food or exercise. It starts with your morning routine. Believe it or not, those first few hours set the stage for how your blood sugar behaves all day long. These habits are easy, practical, and can make a huge difference. Let's jump in. 1. Wake up at the same time every day. Let's start with habit number 1. Wake up at the same time every day. And yes, that includes weekends. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sleep in on Saturday? That's my reward for a tough week. But hear me out. This small habit can be a total game changer for your blood sugar. Your body runs on something called the circadian rhythm. Think of it as your internal clock ticking away, telling your hormones, digestion, and metabolism when to kick into gear. When you wake up at the same time every day, you're syncing that clock like a pro, helping your body process glucose more efficiently all day long. Why does this matter? Studies show your body's ability to handle sugar is at its peak in the morning and drops off as the day goes on. Ever eaten the same meal for lunch and dinner and noticed a bigger blood sugar spike at night? That's your circadian rhythm at work. Waking up consistently trains your body to expect the day ahead, improving what's called glucose tolerance. Basically, how well your cells soak up sugar without letting it pile up in your blood. Mess with that rhythm by sleeping in or waking up late, and you're throwing your hormones, like cortisol and insulin, into chaos, which can lead to insulin resistance and wild blood sugar swings. But the perks don't stop there. A steady wake-up time sets you up for other healthy habits, like eating breakfast on schedule, something we'll dive into soon. Skipping that consistency can leave you sluggish, craving junk food, or even packing on extra pounds, all things that make diabetes harder to manage. Research backs this up. People with irregular sleep schedules often have higher risks of metabolic issues, mood swings, and energy crashes. On the flip side, sticking to a routine can even improve your sleep quality. When your body knows when to wake up, it releases melatonin, the sleep hormone, at the right time, helping you fall asleep faster and wake up refreshed. Poor sleep, by the way, is a sneaky culprit behind insulin resistance. Just one bad night can throw off your next day's blood sugar. So, how do you make this stick? Pick a wake-up time that works for you, say 7 a.m., and commit to it, even if you stayed up late binge-watching your favorite show. Struggling to get out of bed? Open the curtains as soon as your alarm goes off. Natural sunlight tells your brain it's go time and resets that internal clock. You could also do a quick stretch or splash cold water on your face to shake off the grogginess. Over time, this habit becomes second nature, and you'll feel the difference. More energy, fewer cravings, and blood sugar that behaves. It's like hitting the reset button on your body every morning. Simple, but oh so powerful. 2. Test your blood sugar. Moving on to habit 2. Test your blood sugar first thing in the morning. This isn't just some boring task your doctor nags you about. It's your secret weapon for staying on top of diabetes. Picture this. You roll out of bed, grab your glucose meter, and take a quick reading. That number? It's your starting line for the day. A crystal-clear snapshot of how your body's been handling glucose overnight. Was it a steady night? Or did your blood sugar sneak up while you were dreaming about pizza? Knowing where you stand before food, exercise, or stress kicks in gives you the power to take control. Why is this so crucial? Morning readings are like a detective's clues. If your sugar's high, say over 130 mmHg, it might mean last night's dinner had too many carbs, or maybe stress kept your cortisol pumping. If it's too low, Below 70 microcrotch-DL, it could be a sign your meds or insulin dose needs tweaking, or you didn't eat enough before bed. Tracking these patterns day after day helps you spot trends. Are your mornings always high after pasta nights? Do weekends throw you off? This info isn't just for you. It's gold for your doctor to fine-tune your treatment plan. And here's the kicker. Catching issues early stops them from snowballing. A high reading might prompt you to swap that sugary cereal for eggs, while a low one could mean adding a healthy snack to your morning. It's proactive, not reactive. You're fixing things before you're stuck with a headache or a crash later. Studies show regular testing cuts the risk of complications like nerve damage or heart trouble by keeping you in the driver's seat. Don't want to prick your finger every day? Consider a continuous glucose monitor, CGM. It's like having a little blood sugar assistant buzzing on your arm, giving real-time updates without the hassle. How do you nail this habit? Keep your meter or strips right by your bed. No excuses. Wash your hands first. Greasy fingers mess up readings. Use fresh strips, and log your numbers in a notebook or app. Seeing those trends over weeks or months is eye-opening. Maybe you'll notice Fridays are rough because of late-night snacks. Share that log with your healthcare team. They'll love you for it. It takes 2 minutes tops, but the payoff? Confidence, control, and a healthier you. Start your day knowing your numbers. It's like putting on armor against diabetes. 3. Eat a healthy breakfast. Habit 3. Eat a healthy breakfast. And trust me, this isn't about grabbing whatever's closest. After fasting all night, your body's begging for fuel, and what you eat first can either steady your blood sugar or send it on a wild ride. The goal? A breakfast packed with fiber, protein, and healthy fats. Think of it as a power trio that keeps your engine running smooth. Why does this work? Fiber slows down how fast sugar hits your bloodstream, protein keeps you full and fights spikes, and healthy fats give you long-lasting energy without the crash. Let's paint a picture. Imagine a bowl of steel-cut oats topped with almonds and a handful of blueberries. The oats are loaded with fiber to regulate glucose, almonds bring protein and good fats to keep hunger at bay, and berries add a touch of sweetness without jacking up your sugar. Or how about a veggie omelet with spinach, tomatoes, and a sprinkle of feta? Eggs deliver top-notch protein, while the veggies pack vitamins and fiber to keep things balanced. In a rush? Blend a smoothie with Greek yogurt, kale, and chia seeds. It's quick, portable, and hits all the right notes with probiotics, fiber, and omega-3s. Now compare that to skipping breakfast or scarfing down a sugary pastry. Skip it, and your blood sugar might dip, leaving you starving and reaching for junk by 10 a.m. Go for that donut or white toast with jam, and bam, your sugar spikes, then crashes, leaving you foggy and tired. Research backs this up. People who eat balanced breakfasts have better blood sugar control and lower A1C levels over time. It's not just about avoiding highs, it's about fueling your body to tackle the day without those mid-morning slumps. How do you make it happen? Prep ahead. Cook oats the night before or chop veggies for a quick omelet. If you're hooked on sugary stuff, start small. Swap cereal for whole grain toast with avocado, or mix fruit into plain yogurt instead of the sweetened kind. Experiment with flavors. Maybe a dash of cinnamon on your oats or some herbs in your eggs. It's not complicated, just smart. And your diabetes will thank you with steadier levels, more energy, and fewer cravings. Breakfast isn't just a meal, it's your first win of the day. 4. Take your medication. Habit 4. Take your medication on time. Because, let's be real, this is the backbone of keeping diabetes in check. Whether you're on insulin shots, oral pills, or both, sticking to your prescribed schedule is like giving your body a steady hand to hold all day. When you take your meds at the same time every morning, you're keeping blood sugar levels from swinging like a pendulum. No dangerous highs that zap your energy or lows that leave you shaky and weak. Consistency is everything here! Why is timing so critical? Your meds are designed to work with your body's natural rhythms. Take them haphazardly, an hour late here, skipped there, and they lose their edge. Maybe your insulin doesn't kick in when your breakfast hits, spiking your sugar, or your oral meds wear off too soon, leaving you vulnerable later. Over time, those fluctuations can up your risk of complications like kidney damage or heart issues. But nail that routine? You're giving your body the support it needs to process glucose smoothly, keeping levels in that sweet spot your doctor aims for. Let's get practical. If your doc says take pills before breakfast, make it the first thing you do after testing your sugar. Insulin at 7 a.m.? Set it in stone. Struggling to remember? Pair it with a daily ritual, like brushing your teeth or brewing coffee, so it's automatic. Set a phone alarm with a fun tone, or use a pill organizer labeled with days and times. Keep your meds where you'll see them, on the kitchen counter, not buried in a drawer. Traveling? Pack a small case so you're never caught off guard. And here's a pro tip. Listen to your body. Feeling dizzy or off after a dose? Log it and tell your doctor. They might tweak the timing or amount. Never skip or double up without guidance. That's a recipe for trouble. Studies show consistent med takers have fewer hospital visits and better long-term health. It's a small effort, a minute or two, but the payoff is massive. Stable sugar, fewer worries, and a stronger you. Make it a habit, and you're building a fortress against diabetes chaos. 5. Stay hydrated. Habit 5. Stay hydrated. And it all starts with a big glass of water the second you're up. After 7-8 hours of sleep, your body's parched, and dehydration can sneakily mess with your blood sugar. When you're low on water, your blood gets thicker, concentrating sugar and making it harder for your kidneys to flush out the excess. A double whammy for diabetics. But chug that H2O first thing, and you're kickstarting your system, diluting glucose, and setting up your blood sugar for a smoother ride all day. This isn't just a feel-good tip, it's science-backed. Dehydration stresses your kidneys, which already work overtime with diabetes, and can spike your sugar levels out of nowhere. Ever wake up with a dry mouth and a high reading? That's your cue. Drinking water right away boosts metabolism, helps digestion, and keeps your energy up without relying on caffeine or sugar. Aim for at least 8 cups, about 64 ounces, daily, more if you're active or it's hot out. Studies from the CDC show proper hydration cuts, blood sugar spikes, and supports overall health. It's like a free upgrade for your body. How do you ace this? Start with 16 ounces, 2 cups, as soon as your feet hit the floor. Hate plain water? Toss in a slice of lemon, cucumber, or a sprig of mint. Natural flavor, 0 sugar. Keep a reusable bottle by your side all day. Refill it at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Avoid soda or juice. Those are sugar bombs in disguise. Bonus, water-rich foods like watermelon, celery, or cucumber can chip in too. Feel a craving coming on? Sip water first. Sometimes thirst tricks you into thinking you're hungry. The perks? Less fatigue, fewer headaches, better focus, and steadier blood sugar. It's so simple it's almost silly, but skip it and you'll feel the drag. Make hydration your morning ritual, and you're not just managing diabetes, you're giving your whole body a high five. 6. Exercise. Habit 6. Exercise. Because moving your body in the morning is like hitting the jackpot for blood sugar control. You don't need to run a marathon or lift weights like a pro. Just 30 minutes of activity can work magic. When you exercise, your muscles gobble up glucose for energy, pulling it straight out of your bloodstream and lowering your levels naturally. Plus, it ramps up insulin sensitivity, so your body uses that hormone better all day long. Morning movement? It's like pressing the reset button on your metabolism. Picture this. A brisk walk around the block after breakfast, maybe 15-20 minutes, stops that post-meal sugar spike before it starts. Or try yoga. Stretch out with some sun salutations to wake up your muscles and calm your mind. Not into that? Even light stretching or a dance party in your living room counts. Research shows exercising within an hour of eating cuts glucose peaks by using it up fast. One study found women with diabetes who moved moderately for 4 hours a week dropped their heart disease risk by 40%. And heart health is huge when you've got diabetes. Don't have time? Start small. 10 minutes of walking or chair exercises if you've got mobility challenges. Pair it with a podcast or upbeat music to keep it fun. Feeling adventurous? Try cycling or gardening, anything that gets your blood pumping. The benefits go beyond sugar. You'll ditch that morning grogginess, melt stress, a blood sugar enemy, and boost your mood with those feel-good endorphins. Worried about lows? Test your sugar first. If it's under 100 mg/1 grab a small snack like an apple before you start. Consistency beats intensity here. Pick something you enjoy, maybe a walk with a friend or a solo stretch session, and make it a daily win. Over time, you'll build stamina, shed extra weight, if that's a goal, and feel stronger. Morning exercise isn't just about diabetes, it's about starting your day like a champ. 7. Plan your day. Habit 7. Plan your day, because a little morning prep can keep diabetes from throwing curveballs. Waking up with a game plan isn't just for Type A folks. It's a lifesaver when you're juggling blood sugar, meals, and meds. Take 5 to 10 minutes each morning to sketch out your day, what you'll eat, when you'll move, and how you'll stay on track. It's like handing yourself a roadmap to avoid chaos and keep your levels steady. Start with meals. Plan a breakfast like we talked about, say eggs and veggies, then map out lunch, maybe a turkey wrap with a side salad, and snacks, nuts or yogurt. Knowing what's on the menu stops you from hitting the drive-thru or raiding the vending machine, both blood sugar disasters. Next, pencil in exercise, that 20-minute walk after breakfast or a stretch break at noon. Don't forget your meds. Set a reminder if you need it. Planning cuts last-minute stress, which spikes cortisol and, you guessed it, blood sugar. But it's more than food and movement. Schedule some calm, too. High stress is a silent saboteur for diabetics, so carve out a moment for deep breathing, a quick meditation, or even just sipping tea quietly. Studies show planning reduces decision fatigue, that "I'm too tired to choose healthy" feeling, and keeps you consistent. Grab a notebook or your phone and jot it down. 8 a.m. Breakfast, 8:30. Walk, 12 p.m. Lunch. Prep ingredients the night before if mornings are rushed. Chop veggies or pack a snack bag. The payoff? You're in charge, not reacting to hunger or random cravings. Less stress means steadier sugar, more energy, and a day that flows. It's like being your own coach. A few minutes of planning and you're winning at diabetes all day long. 8. Stay consistent. Finally, habit 8. Stay consistent, the glue that holds this all together. Waking up at the same time, testing your sugar, eating right, moving, planning. They're awesome, but they only work if you stick with them. Consistency turns these steps into a rock-solid routine that your body can count on. Why? Your internal clock thrives on predictability. When it knows what's coming, it regulates blood sugar like a champ, cutting those crazy highs and lows that leave you drained. Think of it like training a puppy. At first, it's all over the place, but with repetition, it learns the drill. Same with your body. Wake up at 7 a.m. daily, test at 7:05, eat by 7:30, and it starts expecting that rhythm. Research shows consistent routines improve insulin sensitivity and lower A1C over time. That's your long-term blood sugar score. Even weekends count. Sleeping in might feel good, but it can throw your hormones off, spiking sugar and cravings come Monday. How do you lock it in? Start with one habit, say waking up on time, and nail it for a week. Then layer in testing, then breakfast, and so on. Use tools, set alarms, leave notes, like water on your nightstand, or team up with a buddy Lulu naturally. Slip-ups happen. If you miss a day, don't sweat it. Just hop back on track. The beauty? The more you do it, the easier it gets. Soon, it's autopilot. Consistency builds a life where diabetes doesn't run the show. You do. You'll feel steadier, stronger, and more in control, with energy to spare. Stick with these habits and watch diabetes take a back seat. It's your morning, your rules. There you go. 8 simple morning habits to stop diabetes in its tracks. Wake up consistently, test your sugar, eat smart, take your meds, stay hydrated, exercise, plan ahead, and keep it steady. These aren't just tips. They're your toolkit for feeling energized, focused, and in charge of your health. Which habit will you try first? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. If you liked this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more diabetes hacks. Check out our other videos for expert tips to keep you thriving. Thanks for watching. You've got this. See you next time.